my fellow comic book collectors, it's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 7 of this unboxing. And it should be a pretty good one. We got all these slabs to go through. It's all graded comics in this one. We're going to get right into it with this book right here, whatever this is. I have no idea. Actually, I should have maybe opened this a bit more. Let's see if I can. I'm always paranoid about cutting into these bags. Because, like, you know, like, sometimes when you're cutting into the bag, you cut into the actual comic or the slab. I actually slashed one of my slabs before. I was like, oh, no. Okay, so one sec here. That's the first. It's like multiple layers of bags here. Okay. They should just have a pull tab. Where's the pull tab? Okay. Oh, okay. They actually have, like, another layer. Oh, my goodness. It's like multiple layers. And all the layers are stuck to each other. So you can't just take them out. Okay. Another layer. Oh, jeez. I think they think they're making it extra safe by putting like multiple layers, but it can be really annoying. Okay. Okay, yeah. There we go. Last layer. And this is a great book. Oh my goodness. And this actually completes a collection for me. And it's a really great collection. One of the better crime girl related, good girl related titles is Crimes by Women. And this is the last one I needed to complete the collection. And it's just a really great good girl art cover. So this is Crimes by Women number 9 by Fox Feature Syndicate, 1949. I'm not sure who did the cover. It might be Cayman or one of those ones. But just a great cover. You can see what's going on here. You're not walking out on us now, babe. No, baby. You know too much. Yeah, you better play it smart and stick with us. It will be healthier for you. So I don't think she really wants to stick with them, though. They got a whole bunch of guns on her, though. So yeah, so pretty cool book. I'll actually maybe do a video where I show the complete collection. If you want me to show the complete Crimes by Women collection, tell me in the comments below, and I will do so. I will actually do a special video just for that because I did complete that collection. Okay. From the same guy that sent me that, I also got another book. Yeah, 2 books that I really wanted. And this is the other one. Another collection that I'm just 1 book away from completing. And it's Farmer's Daughter number 2, this one. This is a really hard collection to complete, actually. Really, really hard books to find. I actually read the complete series. It's not bad. It's, you know, it's kind of like hillbilly humor a bit, I guess would be the way to think of it. You know, they're a bit, you know, they're not hillbillies, but, you know, they live in the rural area. And they always have, like, you know, traveling salesmen that are always like coming there to try to marry off with the farmer's daughter. And the farmer is always trying to get rid of his daughter, actually, in some of them. It's kind of funny. I think in this one, it's like some rich guy that comes and he's going to marry her. He's going to just like, oh, marry her off. I forgot what the reason was why he didn't marry her off in the end. I forgot what it was, something silly. Oh, that I think it was that he was going to take the daughter away from him, like you know, actually live back in the city, but they were like, I don't want to live in the city, I want to live in the country. So yeah, so can't figure out why you city fellas stop here instead. Wow, it's like, you know, because they're kind of weird. I can't figure way The city folk always stop here, steady-o. They't nice hotel down the road. So yeah. So yeah, always the trope of the traveling salesman and the cute farmer's daughter. So yeah, that's so this is from 1954, and I forgot who did the art and stuff, but yeah, it's a really classic book. Great good girl art inside as well, and great good girl art covers. Okay, okay, another mystery box. Some of these I have no idea what's inside. Let's see if I can open this one up. Okay. Get it. Oh, okay. This is a more modern book, but it's one that I always thought was a classic cover. Very simple cover. This is one that's hard to get in high grade, actually. It's Moon Knight number 29. Let me just take it out of the plastic so you can see it a bit better. And I always love this cover. And part of the reason I love this cover is I was a big fan of the horror movie series called Howling. They made a whole bunch of them, Howling 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up. This kind of reminds me of Howling. It's because it's this werewolf cover, and you can just see the eyes and the mouth, and then you see like the, you know, one of Moon Knight's things that he throws, and it's all covered in blood. So just a really cool cover. Very black though, so it's a hard one to get in high grade because you can imagine any little defect will show, like any spine tick, right? This one presents incredibly well. It's one of those ones where probably you could resubmit it a bunch of times and get higher grades. I'm not even sure why. I don't even see one. There's not one spine tick. Yeah, not one spine tick. I don't even see anything wrong with this. I would have been really upset if I got the 9.4 grade on this book because it looks like a 9.8 actually. I don't see one spine tick. So yeah, so just a really sharp cover. So this is from Marvel Comics 1983. It's a Bill Sienkiewicz cover, and yeah, Werewolf Jack Russell appearance. So if you're familiar with Moon Knight's origin, he was basically a mercenary that hired to capture Werewolf by Night, which is Jack Russell. It's such a funny name because he's like, his name is a dog, and basically, yeah, he's a werewolf. So yeah, so this is Moon Knight number 29, and it's just a great cover. And here's the back. Actually, the back's pretty cool too. What does it say? Next issue, Moment of Truth. Will Werewolf turn and run, or will he tear Moon Knight to pieces? Actually, the back cover's quite nice too. And it's a Bob Camp cover. Back cover, I should say. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so this next one is something I got from Heritage. I was sort of rebelling against Heritage in a way. What I was doing was I was putting like really lowball bids, like basically like dollar bids on Heritage, and if I won, hey, I won some random book for $1. So yeah, so this is one of those ones where I put a really lowball bid, and I won it basically for almost like $1 start bid. I think it was a little bit more than $1, but not much. So this is Captain Jet. I actually thought this was a cool cover. It's got this like flame cover. It's like his plane's all on fire. He's going down. You can see the other plane just shooting holes all through it. And just a really cool, I just thought it was a cool cover. And this is Captain Jet number 5 from Farrell, 1953. I thought it was just a really great cover. You know, pure cover buy. And, you know, if you can get like a nice cover like this, Golden Age, for basically the cost of the slab, hey, why not? So that's that one. I don't think it's a pricey book. I think it's like a very affordable one. This next one can be pricey. This one has a bit of weird coloring. But this can be a pricey book. It's kind of one of the ones that, if you're a Matt Baker collector, it's a little bit under the radar even for Matt Baker collectors. Not many people realize that he did covers in this title. This is another one from Heritage, though. One sec here, if I can get it out. They put too much tape on it. Too much tape. Okay. So this is, you can see the colors are not quite right. I don't know. It looks like some water damage or something like that. But this is a Matt Baker cover. It's Wild Boy of the Congo, number 11. And I got this so cheap that it was like, okay. Even though the color is a little wonky, I just thought it was, a cheap buy. So I was happy with it. Usually Matt Baker covers go for a fair amount of money, but this one was very affordable. I'll show you the back as well. Actually, the back presents better. It's the front. It looks like some water maybe spilled right through there. So yeah, but it's still a cool cover. Yeah, so that's Matt Baker cover. And this next one was another one where, I got it for a really good price. It is low grade because it's incomplete, but it presents so well that even though it's incomplete, it's slabbed. So I'm thinking, it presents really, really well. One sec here, if I can get all the tape off. They put too much tape. Put way too much tape on this thing. Okay. Let's pull it out. It's a really beautiful cover though. So this is Planet Comics. See how well it presents? And it's a 0.5. It's just presents really, really nicely. That's why I bid on it. It went cheap because it is a 0.5. But man, isn't that beautiful? Isn't it stunning? Like a really nice presenting 0.5. And this is an early Planet. This is Planet Comics number 28. And it's like from 1944. Presents incredibly well. So I was like, I'll just go for it. It's just so beautiful. I had to go for it. This is a Joe Doolin cover. It's a bondage cover. You can see the girl in chains there. And the good thing about this one is the color. Usually with Fiction House, the color can be a bit muted, especially the oranges are usually not orange, they're more yellow. This one, the oranges are quite bright. Yeah, it's just really great colors on it. So this one is got a whole bunch of great artists inside as well. You got Graham Ingalls, you got Lee Elias, and Lily Renee all inside. So really great artists. Now why is it a 0.5? Well, it's missing pages 11 and 23. I'm not sure why 11 and 23. The weird thing is usually if you're missing pages and it affects story, they'll say on the slab that affects story, but in this it probably is add pages, so that's why it didn't say affects story. So just I think it's really beautiful. It presents really, really nicely for a 0.5. Usually 0.5s are all tatters, right? This one's in really great shape. Okay, now the last book, and this one is actually interesting, this one. So what happened was on Comic Link, there was a really great auction. I won a bunch of stuff, but I lost this one auction, this one book. And whoever bought it on Comic Link relisted it for double the price on eBay. They just basically bought it off Comic Link, doubled the price, and nobody bid. Nobody bought it. And they decided, okay, well, they wanted to sell it, so they just put it up for auction on eBay. And I ended up winning it for slightly above what they paid for on Comic Link. So if I had competed with them on Comic Link, probably the price would have been much, much higher. But because I got it from their auction on eBay, I ended up, getting it for slightly higher. Not, they did make money. I think they made $20 or something like that. It wasn't like a huge amount, but probably for all their troubles, it probably wasn't worth it. But yeah, this is the book, and this is Georgie, number 25. It's a Peter Dribbin cover. Now, if you're not familiar with Peter Dribbin, he was known for his pinup covers. Very, very famous pinup artist. And he's one of those artists that, because he is really talented at doing pinups, a lot of people collect his covers from, Beauty Parade, like Titter, and a whole bunch of these other titles that all have pinups. And his covers are really, really great. Just really great good girl art, pinup style though. And the thing about Peter Dribbin is he didn't do comic books. He did magazines. He was a pinup artist. Well, this is his only comic book pinup. Only comic book cover, I should say. I checked, I looked for all of his covers, and none. This is the only one. So if you ever want to get the complete Peter Dribbin comic cover collection, well, just get this one book, because that's it. This is very under the radar in terms of major keys. Pinup artists really do, pinup collectors really do go after Peter Dribbin stuff, and the fact that this is his only comic book cover makes it extra special. Okay, so it's George backup story painted cover, Peter Dribbin cover from 1950, Timely Comics. This is really great one. I just like it too. He's playing doctor with her as well. He's like hypnotizing her. Command people through hypnosis. He's got the book. He's like completely controlling her with his mind. So just a really great cover. I really like Peter Dribbin a lot. So I actually have a pretty good Peter Dribbin collection as well with magazines. So yeah, so to me that's a bit of a grail book. And I got it really affordably. So that's extra special. So again, thanks for watching this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And please give it a like on the way out. And bye for now.